What's up guys, welcome back. Today we're doing something new, for me at least, and exciting. I'm going to be making pickles and some pickled jalapeno. If you've watched any of my videos, you've seen that I have loads of cucumber plants. They're just now starting to produce, so I only have like 5 that were ready. Because of that, I'm not going to be doing legit canning of pickles because I don't have the bulk of them yet, which is why I'm gonna do a quick pickle or refrigerator pickle. And since I'm already out here in the garden, we're gonna grab some dill and then we're gonna get started and make some pickles. All right, this is my behemoth of a dill plant. It started very small. It is very much so flowering. I'm gonna trim it up right now, take what dill I think I will need for the pickles that I do have, or cucumbers I should say, and then I might just cut off a couple of these flower heads while I'm at it. We're now in my kitchen. And this is the dill that I was left with. Honestly, probably more than I'm gonna need for these pickles, so I probably will end up drying the rest. And here are the cucumbers. It's worth it to go for a pickling variety. They're gonna hold more of a crunch for your pickles. And these are the Monica variety. So I gotta scrub these and then they'll be ready to cut. So all the cucumbers are right here, and honestly these may have been left on a little bit too long. Ideally pickled cucumbers are going to be more so this size. Pickled cucumbers are known to be shorter, a little wider. I've read that if you let them yellow too much they become a little too bitter, but I did pull one already a couple days ago that had yellowing and it wasn't bitter at all, so I'm hoping that I'll be fine. You can cut these however you'd like. If you want to do chips, quartered. These are too big to leave whole, but I'm going to do quartered. You also want to make sure that you cut off your ends just to further ensure that these will stay nice and crisp. This one's a little funky. Also why I love growing your own vegetables, because you get all the cool weird ones that grocery stores won't sell you. So the cucumbers are all cut up. Like I said, I am quartering mine. Besides cucumbers, I'm also going to be pickling some peppers. This is all the garlic I'll be using. Carrots to go with the peppers, as well as onions. Got some hobbies, unfortunately not from my garden because they weren't ready, but these are going to be for spicy pickles. Peppercorn and salt. Bay leaves, I have read that using a bay leaf or 2 in with your pickles helps to ensure crispiness, so I'm going to test that out. And then I will probably throw in a little bit of red pepper. Of course you need your vinegar and water. Now like I said, I haven't made these before, so I'm not really sure how they're going to taste, and I'm kind of just yellowing it on the recipe, besides the brine of course. Now the nice thing with quick pickles is you can use any jar that you want. So I have tons of jars that would not work for canning because it would not be safe, but for this you can use anything you want. You can even reuse the middles unlike. So the plan is to make 1 batch of spicy garlic pickles and 1 batch of just garlicky pickles, and then whatever I can get out of my peppers over here. I know the light isn't the best right here, but anyway. So for quick pickles, it's super easy. The brine, all you need is 50-50 white vinegar and water. You could also use apple cider. You could also use apple cider vinegar. Some people do a 3-to-1 ratio with the vinegar, water, and sugar. There are different ways to do it because you don't have to be as cautious as you would be if you were canning. So this is about 20 ounces of the brine. So 10 of vinegar, 10 of water. I'm planning to use these 2 jars for my pickles. And these are roughly 16 ounces each, and I just rounded up. So I just rounded up 20-20. So 40 ounces of liquid in there, and 20 is water, 20 is vinegar. If I have a little bit of extra, I'm just gonna use it for my peppers. Now we wanna bring this to a boil, and I don't wanna add anything spicy into this one only because I don't want both my pickle jars to be spicy. We will need some salt. And again, I'm not really measuring, I don't know. I mean, I kind of am, but I don't really know measurement-wise what I should be doing. So I think I'm just gonna do like 3 tablespoons. Next we have our peppercorns. Again, I'm gonna do maybe 2.5. And this will be the base brine for both pickles, and then I will add into each jar whatever I want to add. Now for our jars, we pretty much just want to stuff them as full as we can. I've never used fresh dill because I've never made pickles, and I honestly don't know how strong the dill is going to be because I've never really used it. but I guess we're gonna find out. I think I'm gonna make the big one, the spicy. I want tons of garlic in the small one because this is gonna be just garlic. Also, you can mince your garlic if you'd like, but I wanted to be able to eat the cloves later, so. Now for the peppers. Also, you could probably mince these or do whatever you'd like. I halved them at least to help kind of release the juices. Same idea as the garlic. So I'm hoping these do the job. I think this is going to be really hot, but I'm hoping they are. Anytime I have spicy pickles, they're never freaking spicy. So that's the goal here. I'm going to throw in some red pepper. Honestly, I probably could have packed this tighter, but it's fine. I ended up needing another jar and they wouldn't all fit, so I just kind of cut the bits off and I'm gonna put those back in because no waste. I think these need another garlic just because garlic. Now that our brine is boiling, all that's left to do is just pour into the jar very carefully. And ideally, I probably should have warmed these jars, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so definitely be as careful as you can while doing this. If you have a funnel, I'd recommend, but this still seems sketch. Now, I didn't get all the peppercorns out because they all obviously sunk to the bottom. So I'm pretty much just gonna spoon some out and get them in there. That might be a lot of peppercorns. I don't know. Like I said, I'm waiting for the bulk of my pickles or cucumbers in order to actually can pickles. So this is kind of a trial to see what I like, what tastes good. Whoa. I also feel like I might need a little bit more salt in these, but I'm gonna hold off. Okay, now we just seal and be careful because they are very hot. And we're done. These can go straight into the fridge. You can leave them out on the counter to cool down. I don't think it even really matters. But yeah, straight into the fridge. These last about 1 to 2 months. So just remember that it's not as long of a shelf life as it is if you were to actually can these like water bathing or whatever. So yeah. So now it's time to do the peppers. So I do have some brine left, if you can see, but probably not enough to do my peppers. So I'm gonna add in maybe like 8 more ounces of liquid, so 4 more ounces of water, 4 more ounces of the vinegar, and then see what that looks like. I'm gonna use the 2 big jars for these. I'm just gonna layer and kind of see what that looks like. Yeah, I like things spicy, so I really hope that these are hot because it seems like the ones I buy at the grocery store are usually not very hot, so. Oh, my garlic, which I don't have much left. Yeah, I'm gonna do this little jar as well. Honestly, it's just really cute. Oh my god, this looks so good already. And I just realized I didn't put bay leaf in my pickles. So I don't know if I should do this or not, but you know, it's what's gonna happen. So we're gonna throw in a bay leaf. I somehow can't imagine how that's gonna keep it crisp. I meant to grab the pickling granules, oh my god, that you can buy, and I forgot it. And I picked up lime instead, but I got kind of freaked out about using lime, so clean as we go. I'm very chaotic in the kitchen usually, so I'm working on it. And I really don't think this is gonna be enough brine. This might be enough brine for 1, it looks like. So I might be able to do the little one as well. And I think these peppers are gonna be hot because my eyes are watering from the hot water hitting them. So I have the next batch of brine going to finish off this last jar. That's the lighting I'm trying to work with here. Okay. Also just want to say there's like a million recipes and videos and stuff you can follow to make pickles. A lot of them are probably more organized and legit, but honestly this is kind of a trial run for me. I'm definitely just learning, testing things out. I just want to see how these taste, and if they end up being a little bit too heavy on dill or not enough salt or too much of something, I will know. I kind of wanted to keep this like pressure free and just kind of see and have fun with it. I pretty much only followed the brine recipe of the 50-50 vinegar water, which is something you should also probably follow. You might be able to adjust it slightly. Like I know some people cut the vinegar with apple cider vinegar. This is fun. I'm excited to see how these taste. So our last batch is boiling. Oh, I'm very messy. And I hope it's enough brine. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm definitely no pro. Like I said, this is my first time. I don't even know if these are gonna taste good. I mean, honestly, how bad could they taste? Like, how bad can pickles be? But yeah, refrigerator pickles, super fun because they're very quick. And you could literally do this with any vegetable that you wanted to. You could do it with bell peppers, broccoli. I've seen it with almost anything. With quick pickling, you can eat these almost immediately, but they definitely will probably taste better after at least a week or so. I'll definitely be doing an update video to see how these taste because they look so good. I'm most excited for the spicy pickles and then also for these bad boys because these look good. As always, you can find me on all my social medias. I swear I'm gonna be more consistent with posting. I also will be posting an updated garden tour because I was gone on vacation for about 8-ish days and it's really picked up, so that's cool. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment if you have a really good pickling recipe that you want me to try because I will have so many pickles coming up this year and so many things to just pickle in general. So yeah, I need all the recipes. So wherever you live, I hope you have a good day or night. Okay, bye.